Today's video is going to be about installing the Footwell lighting. So the reason why I'm doing this is because at night when I'm driving under the Footwell area, it gets pretty dark. So I'm just adding a little bit of accent light. The material you need today is some T-tap splice wire. You can grab this on Amazon. I think they were like 12 bucks. I chose to go with the 18 to 20 gauge wire, electrical tape, wire crimping tool, nose plier, some plastic prying tool, and whatever LED that you choose to get. In this case, I just got regular white. The first step we're going to do is remove this kick panel. It's held by one screw. Once you do that, get a plastic prying tool, and you want to pull this out like this, and then it's held on by these two clips right here, one here, which is held by here and here. So do the same thing for the passenger side. Now we're going to do the same thing on the passenger side. It's held by one screw. Once you do that, just pull it out, and then it's being held on by two clips, same thing. And then once you do that, you're good to go. The next one we want to do is also remove this dash piece. You just want to tuck it under here and kind of pull it. Just be careful, it is held on by a couple of clips. Don't pull too hard or else you crack. When I bought the car, it looked like someone was trying to remove it and they already cracked this panel, which kind of sucks. But just be careful when you remove this. It's held on by 3 taps up here that you don't want it to force it too hard or else it'll crack. So once you remove this panel piece, as you can see, it's held on by 3 clips up here, followed by another 3 clips towards the bottom. So just be careful and take your time to undo these clips. Okay. Once you remove all the panel pieces, what you want to do next is just go ahead and run your wire. Just grab something to tie this wire on, and then you want to kind of fish it through to the other side. And as you can see, I already done that. So the next step we want to do is go ahead and start wiring positive side up. Okay, so we'll take our cable and go ahead and get yourself the male spade connector and crimp it down to your positive cable here, so in red. And then you want to go ahead and go under your dash and locate this black and red wire. I'm not sure you can see it. So when I bought this car, they already installed an aftermarket alarm system. So the wire is all kind of messed over here. So, but what you want to do is you want to kind of expose this wire loom, open it up, and you want to find this black and red wire. Okay, this wire will control, I believe, the power for the headlight. So whenever you turn on the headlight, it also turn on the footwell. So the aftermarket alarm system, they already wired right here with this white wire that kind of tap into it. So what I did was I took one of the quick connector and then kind of tap it into here. So what I'm going to do next is just connect that spade connector to this. So I took my positive wire that I had a quick connector to it, and then I tap it to the T-tap connector that I had here earlier. Once you hook up your positive, or in this case your power, to the wire, what I did next was I also connect the T-tap connector to the positive, and then connect the LED strip right here, the positive, okay, to a male spade connector, which then I hook it up to the power. Okay, and then I did the same thing for the ground. So what I did was I T-tap into the ground and then hook up the ground male spade connector to it, and then what we want to do now is just ground the wire. So I'm just gonna tape it to this frame right here for now, just for testing purposes. Okay, so now we have the ground. we have our power. If we turn on our light, our LED should turn on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my light. As you can see, it gets turned on when the light's on, and then off when the light's off. It's on actually by the parking light. So if your parking light's on, it actually trigger the power for it to be on. But it's also on with the headlight as well. And then when you turn it off, it's off. Meet my wife, guys. She bought a flower for me. Are those for me? Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing on the passenger side as well. So what I did was, with the wire that I ran through the passenger side, T-tap into the wire and then connect the LED using the male spade connector and connect it to it. So now we have the passenger side, and then what we want to do is go ahead and test it out to make sure both sides are working. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and test it real quick. Alright, so driver's side is on, and looks like the passenger side is on as well. So everything looks good. The last step would be just to kind of figure it out where you want to hook up your LED. That's your personal preference. But yeah, so I will come back to you guys when I have everything hook up, put it back, and kind of show you what it looks like at night. Okay, so I finally got everything tucked away. I did decide to stick the LED under this vent down here, the foot vent, and then for the passenger side, I just kind of stuck it right here in this panel piece. That's pretty much it. I will show you a clip of nighttime driving to see how bright the LED is. It is during daytime, so it's a little bright right now, but I'll show you guys what it looked like during nighttime. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So I do have a couple more videos that I'm currently making and editing that will be released soon. So stay tuned for more future videos. Thanks.